coming up in this read. Spirit's saying that this is a dirty offer, though. It's like, okay, if this is a person who betrayed you, then the chances are quite high that they will betray you again. Hi Taurus, we're doing your general reading for March 2023. Anything that you need to know will be in my description box and my pinned comment below. Please do keep in mind that the roles can be reversed, especially if you're cross-watching, and if a part of the message isn't yours, then don't try and force it to fit. You just leave it for somebody else, okay? These are general readings. Right, so Taurus, there's a bit of construction work that's going on outside, okay? So intermittently, you might hear like the road diggers going on, right? It's outside of my control. It's not my fault. There's nothing I can do about it. We just have to work through it, okay? So it's just to let you know, just in case the noise does come through in the microphone, you'll know what it is that's going on, right? Okay, so for you for March, you've got Shine. Your light irritates their demons, dirty offer, and blocked on social media. Taurus, in your pre-shuffle, there was a message about how somebody was putting something publicly on their social medias and hoping that you would clock onto it, hoping that you'd see it. Some of you have seen it and not responded. Others of you haven't got a clue of what it is that's going on with that person. It's basically somebody who's trying to get your attention, right, Taurus, and they're not getting it, or at least they're not getting the response that they were looking for. And it's becoming a source of irritation for them. Now, obviously, I don't know who that is, okay? I don't know what their motives are or anything like that. I don't know what beef it is that they have with you. All I can tell you, Taurus, because I'm an intuitive reader, okay? I'm not psychic, I'm intuitive. All I can tell you is that there is some person around you who is basically not liking the fact that you're not giving them attention, right? You've got creativity muncher underneath that one. Steals your ideas, copies your work, duplicates you, and feeds off of you. So trying to emulate you in some which way, right? Trying to be you. Dirty offer. That they might have offered you something in the recent past, or they will be offering you something that has got what they think is a hidden undertone to it. They're not actually that smart, to be honest with you, Taurus, okay? This person, when they offer you something, it's like some kind of compromise that doesn't actually work in your favor at all. So it's not really a compromise. It's more them trying to do this play on words. It's like that they're trying to offer you some kind of ultimatum, make out like it's a really good idea and that you stand to benefit and this, that, and the next, when in actual fact, the only one who's going to benefit from that is them and only them, right? Like there is nothing in it for you, okay? Your light irritates their demons, dirty offer, blocked, and creativity muncher. Like there's nothing in that offer for you. It's all risk for you and zero of the reward, okay? But again, with the way that they try and word it, that they're trying to present it to you in a pretty package. It's very, very, very deceptive. And now you've got the Medusa. I can't make it up, Taurus, no matter how hard I tried. You can see the cards coming out by themselves. You've got the Medusa head, a card of protection. It says a shield against adversity, power taken from another, and ill will being deflected. All right. So keep your wits about you, Taurus. If somebody's coming across as being too nicey nice, you're going to have to ask yourself why. Now, I don't like that because it automatically makes that assumption that everybody is a bad person, everybody's out for themselves. That's not always the case, granted. there are some really nice people out there who are just nice because they are just nice people, right? In your spread for the month of March, that's not what's coming out though, Taurus. What's coming out is you're needing to keep your wits about you. You're needing to keep yourself protected from this particular individual. They get their power from other people. They feed off of other people. They feed off attention that other people give them, whether it be positive or negative. It doesn't matter to them. Attention's still attention, and it still fuels them. Okay. The flame. A card of being. Feed the flame and it'll burn. A star for its allotted term. Health and longevity, continuance, energy, vitality, and life. So that's literally feed the flames of creation rather than the flames of destruction. Okay, this individual, whoever the fuck they are very, very destructive. Okay. And they feed off making things as difficult as possible for everybody else. You're being asked to feed into the flames of creativity, okay? So there are ways that you can stand up for yourself against this person without it being something destructive, okay? It's just a little bit of something there for you to think about. Else, please, for Taurus, can we just have one for Taurus, please? Thank you. Mature women. You could be the mature woman. You could be dealing with a mature woman. In this particular context, Taurus, you're dealing with an individual who has got main character syndrome. That's what this is. They seem to think that they are bigger and better than everybody else. They don't view other people as equals, not even remotely. Other people, for somebody like this, are just tools to be used. Okay, somebody is clearly trying to use you here for something, and it's making me feel really, really irritated and uncomfortable. And they're wanting your attention. Yeah, poverty at the bottom of the deck. I can't make it up. They take their power from other people. They take their energy from other people. Other people are exhausted through having to deal with them because they're just too much work. Way too much work. Very, very, very dramatic also. They've got this lack mentality, and their weakness, if you want to bear this one in mind, Taurus, for dealing with that person, their weakness is basically how jealous they get of other people's success. That is their weakness. So if you want to add that one to your little toolbox, it's completely up to you. Okay. Right, so with that being said, I'm just going to make some space here so that I can get out your tarot. Okay, what's going on, please, for Taurus Collective for the month of March? Right, so Taurus, I'm going to be looking at how others are seeing you at this time. What are the outside influences that are affecting you? What is it that's being hidden from you? And the possible outcome or guidance, okay? How are other people seeing our Taurus Collective at this time, please? Thank you. A Three of Wands. Okay, Taurus, on the whole, people think of you in this light, that you're very forward-thinking. You're very, very creative. You're constantly thinking about growth and expansion. You're also very much into self-improvement as well, okay? They see that you're very, very fair. You're very balanced. You're also very knowledgeable in your chosen field of expertise. There's something here that you're working on that is going to take you up to the next level of, I want to say, your enjoyment of life. Okay, so you're working on something that is going to make your life a lot easier for you in the long run, and that is where most of your energy is being spent right now. Okay, 2 of Cups, Strength, and the Hanged Man. Oh, there's an Ace of Cups under there as well. That's interesting. Okay, so this is still in the section of how others are seeing you at this time. Way more cards than I wanted to take, but there we go. We just work through it. Okay. I'm going to clarify these before we go any further, because I'm getting this particular message as somebody around you, not the jealous individual. That's something else entirely different. Somebody else around you is getting what they're saying. They're getting mixed signals from you. Now, I don't think that you're doing this deliberately. I think that this is just because you're a really, really nice individual. Okay. Someone might be reading too much into you being a nice person, right? Because it's like they're trying to figure out here with the Ace of Cups and the Hanged Man. They're trying to figure out where it is that they stand with you. So it's almost like they're trying to figure out what is your intent towards them. You can tell us about the Ace. Oh, okay. Interesting. The Fool is in reverse. And the 3 of Swords is also in reverse. High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. That's like healing, getting over something, moving on from something. But then the Fool in reverse, that could be misinformation. So again, it really reinforces that message about how somebody feels like they're getting mixed messages from you, or some kind of misinformation is going around about you. Keep an open mind, okay? This individual has got a lot of feelings for you. A lot of feelings for you with that Ace of Cups, right? And again, as well, you've got the 2 of Cups and Strength right next to each other. So that is literally somebody feels that you two belong together. And then in the meanwhile, you've got another person who is on the outside of this situation looking in and getting really irritated and jealous at the fact that you and someone else are either going to go into business with each other, or you're going to start a relationship with each other, right? Take it as it resonates. But that is the catalytic energy behind the green-eyed monster type person. Can you tell us about the 2 of Cups and Strength, please, for Taurus? And how others are seeing Taurus at this time, please. Someone's saying that you're very brave as well, and that you have faced adversity with a lot of grace. The Lovers in reverse. Interesting. Somebody's ex. Taurus, it could be one of your exes that could be jealous. Or an ex-business partner, of course. A Lovers in reverse usually indicates a breakup. You could be getting the blame for a completely unrelated couple breaking up as well. Some of you could be being accused of being a bit of a homewrecker. Okay, again, just take it as it resonates. Outside influences, thank you. Okay, the 2 of Swords, an 8 of Cups, and a 10 of Coins for your outside influences. Yeah, it's possible that a situation went down here, Taurus, with another individual who wasn't honest about their pre-existing commitments. Again, that can be business or pleasure, okay? If this is about love for some of you, somebody could have, like the other person could have failed to mention that they were already married or in a long-term relationship. If this is about business, this could be about the business partner basically not being 100% invested in your business, right? There's certainly something has been coming apart at the seams, and it's insinuating that you've been pulling on that thread, metaphorical. And the more you pull, the more you reveal some kind of deceit. Okay. Tell me about that Two of Swords, please. It's the outside influences. Somebody could also be stringing along another person by saying that they're going to leave a situation that they've been committed to in favour of the situation with you. Again, that could be business or pleasure. Yeah, Ten of Swords. Yeah, so an influence outside of you, someone outside of you, Taurus, needs to end another situation. Like, literally. But they haven't made that decision yet, which is why it's the Two of Swords. Okay, your Ten of Swords is an inevitable ending. It can also be an extreme betrayal, all right? But that's outside of your control. So literally, someone else's behaviour and someone else's decisions is not within your control. They're either going to leave what it is that they said that they'd leave, or they won't. Can you tell us about the Ten of Coins, please? For the outside influences affecting, thank you. The Three of Coins. Yeah, there's too many people involved with a situation here for certain. Taurus, this individual is... They're spreading themselves out far too thin. They are giving to many, many situations, and they're not 100% focused or committed to the thing that they've got going on with you. They're very, very distracted. Very distracted. What's being hidden from our Taurus collective, please? What is it that's being hidden? Thank you. Judgment. That's somebody's true life purpose, but why would that be in the hidden energy? Whoa. Okay. Eight of Wands and a Queen of Wands. Oy. That's not good. That's not good. As far as the hidden energy goes, somebody was being used as, again, if this is love, somebody was being used as the other person in the relationship without their knowledge. Can you tell me about Judgment, please? Why is this hidden? Thank you. Nine of Cups and the Nine of Coins. Two nines. Right. Conclusions are within reach with the two nines. There can also be something about legal documents and contracts here. And then you've got a higher purpose with wish fulfillment and somebody being strong, stable, secure and independent within themselves. It's a bizarre message. What's this Queen of Wands in the hidden energy, please, for Taurus? The Emperor. Why am I getting the feeling here that this is mostly about somebody who promised you that they were going to leave someone or something else in favor of being with you? It looks like they're going to be sending you a message, and you're being asked to mull over very, very carefully the offer that is being presented to you from that individual, because from what I can make out, Taurus, they've already lied to you on multiple occasions. Mind that card there, your dirty offer. I'm just getting the impression that this individual has caused you more trouble than is really necessary. Because you're being told, like, you're good by yourself. You're really good by yourself. You can make your own wish fulfillment as well. If this is about finances and career, then it's indicating that it's probably going to be wise for you to start your own business or your own company without that person. They strike me as somebody who is more interested in the title rather than the actual job. Somebody is going behind another person's back here for certain. You can tell me about the Eight of Wands, please, in the hidden energy. Thank you. Judgment again. And the Hanged Man. You could be dealing with a Pisces, an Aquarius, an Aries, Libra, Scorpio. Heavy on the Pisces energy though. Really heavy on the Pisces energy. Taurus, if this is about somebody who cheated on you, then that's who this reading is about. The person who cheated on you. They've got plans of basically asking you for your forgiveness. But in the meanwhile, it's like that they're trying to plant some seeds in your head to make you feel some kind of way about them. They're putting stuff online publicly in the hope that you'll see it, so that they can make out that you two have still got like the same interests as each other and stuff, so that there's still a common ground that yous can work off it. However you feel about that is personal unto you, okay? As I say, I'm literally just the one that's sitting on the fence reading the cards. That's it. Spirit's saying that this is a dirty offer, though. It's like, okay, if this is a person who betrayed you, then the chances are quite high that they will betray you again. If this is someone who's cheated on you, they've made out that they've left the other person to come back to you, when in actual fact, they haven't, because they're still stringing that other person along too, right? Again, if this is about business and career, this is literally somebody who's just interested in the title. Like they're trying to get the accolades for your hard work. Do you know what I mean? Because I can clearly see both scenarios in this spread, like really, really easily. For some of you, this is business partner, and for the other half of you, this is somebody that you used to have a relationship with. They've cheated, and now they're trying to come back round, for certain. But they're coming back round with lies, and they're stringing along you and another person at the same time. There's definitely a lot of triangulation that's going on. So they cheated on you with that other person, and now they're cheating on that other person with you. Or they're about to try and cheat on the person that they left you to be with, to go back to you. Do you know, like, it's messy. It's really, really messy. That's why the messages are confusing. And then in the meanwhile, there's like a quiet energy on the outside of all of this mess. There's somebody who's been very, very silent and just basically waiting for the dust to settle on all of this mess here that you're dealing with, so that they can then step forward. But at the moment, they're being really, really quiet. Really quiet. Because they're like that, like, now is not the right time. Taurus has got so much drama that's going on here. I can't possibly step into the light and reveal how I feel towards Taurus, because Taurus is dealing with all this bullshit here. It's just going to be adding to a really already difficult situation. So that quiet person is waiting for you to Three of Swords reverse. That's like heal from this mess here. That's why your Fool came out in reverse. See, they nearly came closer to you and revealed themselves to you, but then they stopped themselves at the last minute. Fool in reverse. They didn't just want to jump in with both feet and create a difficult situation even worse for you. Because there's too much that's going on. Way too much that's going on. And it's all because of that other, like that twisted individual who is wanting all of your attention all of the time. Very selfish, very entitled. Everything has to be about them. What's the outcome or guidance here, please, for Taurus Collective? Thank you. Ace of Swords, the Moon, and the Eight of Swords. Okay, but it's at the bottom of the deck. You've got Death. Liberation. Free yourself from this mess, Taurus. Yeah, Five of Swords. You're going to come out on top. So once you decide that you're ending this messy, crazy situation, you're the one that's going to be victorious with that Five of Swords. There's a fear that you have about hurting someone else's feelings. You're being told, look, don't worry so much about that, okay? At the end of it all, you're going to have to face that moon energy head on, right? Which is your fears, your emotions. Speak out on your emotions, speak out on your fears also. Eight of Swords, that's like think before you act, think before you respond. And tell us about the Eight of Swords, please, for the guidance for Taurus. Eight of Swords. Oh, you can choose to be a part of this or not. You can choose to walk away anytime that you like. Eight of Wands, the Hermit, and the Two of Swords. Exactly. Exactly. Dealing with that messy situation has been a cause for deep soul searching and deep reflection. There's also a message about loyalty here with this one. So you're being asked to think about who it is that has been loyal to you, who it is that hasn't spoken badly of you when your back was turned. And that's the ones that you can trust. What's going on with this moon, please? Thank you. The Ten of Coins in reverse with the Seven of Wands in reverse. Yeah. Someone else's mess, someone else's loss really isn't your problem. It's not your fight. They're saying this is not the hill that you die on. Especially as this is a mess that was caused by someone else and their ridiculous decisions. It's very clear. This isn't your fight. Chariot. Cancerian energy. Moving forward. Victoriously. I'm getting the message about washing your hands clean at all of this. What a strange read. What else, please, for our Taurus Collective? Taurus Collective, please. Thank you. Party and fun times. Interesting. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow. Okay. Reunion and second chance, right? Somebody feeling very optimistic and giddy about having a second chance for you, about having this reunion with you. Cutting something off, and then immediately a fresh start. You would have seen how the cards came out. Endings and let go of the past. So this individual is basically gonna approach you with all of these sob stories about how difficult things have been for them. But the problem is, their difficulties were caused by themselves. I don't know if it's like they're expecting you to pick up after them or something. It's really weird. But this is strongly advising against those of you who were cheated on by someone, and then that person comes back to ask you for a second chance, for a reunion with them. Like, this is strongly advising against that. Again, that read, it just felt too specific. So that's not going to resonate for very many people at all. It was just way, way, way too specific. It definitely feels like somebody was married and they lied about their marital status, and they strung you along, and they kept going back, like they kept bouncing between their spouse and you. They just kept bouncing between the two. Get the fuck outside, move your ass, your body's pissed at you. Fucking apologise, seriously, just do it. You need a good fucking cry, get the ugly cry on, let that shit go, your soul will thank you. Self-forgiveness is needed here, Taurus. You weren't to know that that particular person was a total shithead until you gave them a chance. You gave them a chance. They fucked you over. It's time to move on from that. Definitely don't let them back in. Keep moving, keep moving. Okay? Cry about it if you need to cry. Grieve over it, absolutely. Because for some of you who are resonating with this, that person did actually do you a lot of damage. And it was all completely unnecessary as well. They did it all for their own selfish reasons. And yeah, you're damn right, you do need to grieve through that. This is what you're going to be contending with throughout the month of March, is dealing with the repressed grief, the anger, and the bitterness that person has pilled up for you. You're going to have to process that and release it back up into the universe, so that then this power, like this person, no longer has any kind of power over you. Interesting. Okay, so that is what I have for you, Taurus. Please never forget that tarot is not a scapegoat. It is not a crutch. It's a guide. And you're the one that's in charge of your destiny. If you feel that you could benefit from a personal reading that is catered more towards your own specific needs, then you can place your booking at phoenixkeiatarot.com. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.